right here at the DCI headquarters in Nairobi, where one lady drove herself all the way from where to Nairobi to set the record straight. She is a Pishori Babe, but her Pishori is actually legit, and according to her, it's 100% DCI approved. Monica,
yes.
Kufiri lakini?
Niko poa.
Unakula mchele, unaona?
Nakula mchele.
Rice right there with you. Is that some Pishori, or you cannot confirm or deny it's some Pishori?
I can't confirm, I can't deny.
Yeah.
What I can say is I'm a Pishori person, yes. I'm a rice person, so wherever I go I eat rice.
Yeah, rice all the time.
All the time, sometimes.
You went viral on Twitter a few days ago because of your Pishori business. Unaitwa Pishori Babe online, sindio?
Yeah.
But before you go there, let's go back to you being, you know, a rice merchant, unauza mchele, sindio?
Yeah.
When did you begin this business before you blew up online?
Yeah, Mama Pishori Rice started in December 2020. At that particular time, I was a broker. When I was starting, I was jobless. I didn't have anything. Thank you. I didn't have money to start, so what I used to do, I created a Facebook page. I would post, I'm selling rice. People would make payments. Then I go to the milling station. I buy rice for them. I buy rice, I send, then I'm left with my small profit.
Are you originally from where? Unafanyia biashara yako where? Are you really from where? Or where are you really from in the first place?
I'm from Kitui.
Oh, you're Kamba?
Yeah, I'm from Kitui County.
So how do you transition from, you know, Kitui to Mwea, set up a business? Kuliendaje hapo?
When COVID hit, I lost my job. I used to be an hotelier in Diani.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I was released from work, at that particular time, everybody was buying essentials. They used to call them essential needs.
Yes.
So the only thing you could sell is some food and things that were needed at that particular time. So I chose to move to food, particularly rice. And Mwea was the best place because that's where they grow.
You go to Mwea, you meet all these other established, you know, rice merchants. They're doing their thing. They've already been in the business for years and years.
Yeah.
And you just come in. How was that kind of transition for you? And meeting other people on the ground who actually think you're a threat to them. How was it to you?
I would say it was easy. What I did, I just focused on what I wanted. I wanted to secure life for me, and at that particular time I did not see far. I just wanted to have money because I was jobless. I just needed something to do. For me, other people were not a factor. They are not still a factor at this point. I just focused on what I wanted. I wanted money and I went to look for money.
Now tell me, 2020 and now we're in 2022, before you blew up,
before then and now we've been growing, you know, gradually. Like orders zimekuwa, siwezi sema zijakuwa, so I've been having sales. My Facebook page had following around 4,000 at that before, but after,
crazy. It can blow up.
Yeah, it's really crazy because I'm having constant calls. Especially on the first day when the DCI posted, I had 5 hours of non-stop calls. Before
you tell me that, I'm going to ask you, what motivated you? Now, the whole Pishori thing was going viral, the Basmati Babes was going viral.
Yeah.
And then you jump on the trend.
Yeah.
And you know, promote your business.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the idea?
I pulled a challenge that my intention was to put myself not really out there, but what I do, if you go through my Facebook, you see I find ways to market my brand, ways that are unique and not boring. If you talk to online sellers, people tend to skip the business post and go to what they feel it's exciting. So I was just trying to do something exciting that will attract someone to notice me.
You put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
You don't really have that much followers on Facebook.
No.
But the next thing you know, it's national.
Yeah.
How did we get there?
I posted on Facebook. It did not have so much response. I think the original picture got around 200 reactions. Then that was it for me. I was okay. That's my Facebook. Nanga following. Then that evening, a friend of mine sent me a screenshot of Collins Bet on Twitter who had posted the picture with caption marketing with a laugh emoji. At that particular time, ilikuwa na 97 retweets. So I did not take it like, okay, I thought it's okay, it's good. The reaction was not so much, but I freaked out.
Okay. You said guys called Collins
Bet. Yeah.
So you took your photo from Facebook, akapeleka pale Twitter, then on Twitter it really blew up.
Yeah.
You know, now everyone is noticing you and everything like that.
Yeah.
So tell us the few days between Collins posted it on Twitter and the DCI actually posted it. What were those days like?
I would say for me, the first time when the picture got to Twitter, I got scared.
Okay.
Because I quoted DCI on that picture, which was meant to be a joke, maybe just pulling out a challenge, pulling out the Basmat babes and Pishori Babe. So I texted DCI page.
This is before they actually post you.
Yeah, before they posted me. Yeah,
on Facebook or on Twitter?
Facebook.
Okay.
I texted their Facebook. I was not actually. I went straight to the point. I told them, mkona following. I'm quoting the text.
Okay, sure.
Mkona following kubwa sana. Simu ni postia hata post moja nipate market. Then they did not respond. Oh. Then I wrote another text. I double texted.
Yes.
I told them simu nijibu basi hata ni move on.
Na life yako, you know, wajibu endelea na life yako.
Yeah.
So did they get back to you?
Yeah, so they responded with a laugh emoji and they wrote noted.
Okay.
Then
so you're telling me like a few days later they respond?
Yeah. I think the following day they responded, yeah.
It's a laugh emoji?
And noted and that's it.
Noted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then someone called me.
Okay.
They told me they are the ones running the page and they would want two things to be done.
Okay.
One thing was they will send someone anonymously to come eat the rice.
At your place?
Yeah, anunue rice, then a PK, and then they'll tell them if the rice is legit.
So they send someone from the DCI, come to your shop, buy rice, then send feedback to them.
Yes.
Okay, the second
And then the second thing was I sent a photo with me at the mailing station with the rice.
To prove your authenticity, right?
Yes.
Like if you're real or legit.
Yes.
Did you do that?
Yes, I did.
I love it.
When I did, they did not get back to me. When I sent the photos, they did not get back to me immediately.
Again.
Yeah. So at some point, nikasahau. So I moved on. I started, doing my normal thing. Then after, I think 3 days, I texted the number that had called me, the number I sent pictures to.
Yes.
I texted them a very simple text, hey, how did it go? Then that guy told me, give me a moment, I confirm with the person who
they sent.
Oh yeah, who came to you. And that was it. After 10 minutes, my phone was blowing up.
No way.
Yeah.
They had already posted you?
I think when they confirmed, they did not get back to me. They went straight.
Ahead
yeah.
Just,
Yeah, because now everything was clear. Yes. Everything was, in the right place.
Yes.
So they went and posted, and my phone just went crazy.
So you're telling me the guy who bought rice from you actually confirmed to them that it's legit? Mchele ileweshi.
Yeah, ileweshi na shibisha.
So right now the Facebook post has at least close to 30,000 likes and over 5,000 comments, and on Twitter it's going crazy as well, almost 10,000 likes.
Yeah.
How has that converted, for your business, and how has that been for you especially?
Wow, it has been good and bad. The good part is business has been really, really good. I've been moving, the orders I would move in a month, I'm moving them in a day. And that one, I want to appreciate everyone who is buying, who is sharing. I want to say a big thank you. The bad side is...
There's a bad side?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
There are people who are not calling me for business.
Okay, they're calling you...
They're asking me, some asking me if I want to get married, someone others are offering me the second wife positions.
Alafu, talking about getting married, before we even get there, before we get to the man who actually proposing to you,
Yeah.
you told me that for the next 5 hours, your phone was going crazy,
Yeah.
blowing up. You couldn't even sit down. Tell me about it.
I could not text.
Yes.
I could not do anything. So what I will do, I'll receive calls, but when you're talking through the call, other calls will be coming in. Like you see this
Like your
number
phone
is
is
called,
constantly busy.
Yeah. Like someone would wait on the line for more than 30 minutes for the call to come through. Yeah.
So most of the people are calling about business, to congratulate you, to tell you I've seen you somewhere. What the most calls are about what?
90% of the calls were about orders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 90%.
And then the other 10% is people who are really into you.
You know,
No, you can
long
go back there.
lost,
Let's circle back to that conversation, right?
long lost excess.
All right. And you also told me something interesting before we came here, that some of your exes actually started reaching out to you.
Almost all
And you
of
guys
them.
have not been talking for years. Tell me about it.
Yeah, someone I've not spoke to in like 6 years. Right now they think they made a mistake. And
All is well.
yes,
Yes, all is well. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Any additionals?
Not really.
Yeah.
I think we're good. We're good.
Good.
So communicate in case of anything. Thank you.
Yeah, so
You tell me your exes came back. You know.
yeah,
can I mention-
blaming the devil, of course.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so someone you've not seen in 6 years, they are now blaming the devil for their actions.
Yes.
You know, coming back with, you know, you were the best thing that happened to me. You know, the usual things.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. What is your? How do you respond to them? Let's talk about the exes first before we go to the men who actually want you. How do you respond to your exes who now want you because you're all over the place?
There's nothing to respond to.
So you just want to linger to your story?
Yeah, there's nothing to talk
Really?
about. You've not been here for 6 years.
Yes,
So it has taken you 6 years to realize my worth. We have nothing to talk about.
So you're like, just brush it off and
We don't talk. We
okay.
that-
Let's go to the guys who are calling you. I want you. I want to marry you. I want to see you and all that. I want to take you out. How crazy has that been for you?
crazy, especially when some of them are married.
Oh, you have married people who are calling you?
Yeah, someone offered me a second wife position.
Wow. Okay.
Others offer to buy.
How sweet is the offer? Are you thinking about it?
No, why would I be a second option to anybody when I can be first to anyone?
You wouldn't be a second wife. Let's go off the course for a minute.
No, I will never be.
Okay, always number one.
Yeah, I know my
So
place.
is there any man amongst all the men that have been calling you and offer you, love propositions? Is there a man who really touched your heart? Niambie ukweli usidanganye. Kuna jamaa amekubamba. Hey, come on. Be honest.
Okay.
Is there a guy? I don't want to know the guy. I just want to know, is there a guy that you feel like, probably give him a chance? So they are all just basic.
They're not basic.
They
They came to me at the time where I could not think about relationships and love.
Yes.
Right now, you can't be calling me for love when someone else is calling me for holidays and you want me to think about you.
Talking of orders, you were telling me earlier that people are driving from across the country
Yeah.
to Mwea to actually come to buy your rice and see you and take photos with you.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Some are coming even with the photo asking, natafuta huyu msichana.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Someone came in the morning. They had the photo with them on their phone, so they would look at the photo and try to match the faces. That time I had not arrived, so he saw me coming and he was like, ni wewe natafuta.
Are you not freaked out by that? That sounds like someone who is actually stalking you, which could be bad. Are you not freaked out? Are you not afraid of?
With
comfortable with
someone some people who are coming to the mailing station, for me it's not freaking out because that's someone who clearly wants rice. I'm freaked out with someone who calls me in the middle of the night, as late as 2 a.m. To ask me when they can see me.
Yes,
I have small boys asking me to be their sugar mama. That's freaking out.
Let's talk about, you told me earlier about men who want you, who, random men who actually call you because they want you to go to number online, but also your ex-boyfriends who are into you right now. Now you guys muliachana like years ago.
Yeah.
How is that about? Tell me about it.
Okay, for me, I feel like it's offensive.
It's offensive?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't go away, especially someone I have a child with. You can't go away for 6 years and then show up from the blues because you saw my picture on the internet.
Wait a minute, hold up. You're telling me your baby daddy who left you, you're saying 6 years ago?
Yeah, when the child was 2.
When the child was 2.
Yeah.
And now the child is 8 years old.
Yeah.
Now he wants to be back in your life.
He thinks God had given him a good family and he messed it up, and he wants a chance to make it right.
That must have been crazy for you. I'm calling Nambeko all these years and he has never contacted you, never talked to you, never?
No.
And then you go viral, now he wants to be back in your life. How did you receive the news and how did you react?
I feel I'm hurt. It's very hurting because he doesn't ask about his son. He will not ask how is my son doing. He will ask you how are you doing. For me it's not fair to the child. He wants his family back. I'm okay with that, but his family, it's the child, it's not me.
So tell me about are you dating? Are you seeing someone? Uko single? Unatafuta? Najua everyone wants you right now.
No.
How are things? Are you seeing someone?
Okay, maybe someone is seeing me, but I'm not seeing them. But
so unataka kuambia you're currently completely single?
Well, I will say I'm talking to people. But soon I never do mikono complain.
Clearly, but
so no one has
but I'm talking to someone. So are you talking to a special someone or a bunch of people try to figure out who?
Let me just be honest with you. A lot of men feel I'm too tough for them.
Are you too tough for them?
I think I am.
Oh, you think you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can be really aggressive with everything in life and all that. For me, if you're not going to be the king you're supposed to be, I will not remind you. I'll step up.
Okay.
So when I step up, they feel diminished, which is not my fault really.
It's just who you are.
Yeah.
So you're really the man in the relationship most of the time?
Not the man. If you're not going to be the man, then someone has to be.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So tumesema to conclude, you're not seeing somebody right now?
Yeah, I'm single.
Oh, you're single?
Yeah, let's say that.
How has your family, reacted to you becoming an online celebrity, sort of Pishori Babe? Your mom, your dad, your sisters, brothers, any comment from them, anything? I don't know.
No, they have not said anything. My sister called me, I think yesterday, but we could not really talk. I was at the mailing station. I was very overwhelmed and we've not talked.
Okay.
Maybe today or tomorrow, but they will be fine. They love me. I'm the last one.
Oh, interesting. I want you to tell me, how do you love the food? You love it?
Yeah, because yeah, it's good.
Very nice. Niambie difference here in Pishori, right?
Yeah, I can test it. Good thing with Pishori, it's different from the other rices. You can test it.
I was gonna ask you, kuna Pishori fake. People say kuna Pishori fake, imechanganywa na kuna pure Pishori.
Yeah.
How do I, as a regular guy, mtajuaje difference?
You can tell pure Pishori even before you cook it. It has aroma right before you cook it. Ukieka kwa kitchen, your kitchen will be itakuwa ni aroma. Secondly, when you cook pure Pishori, waishi ayungui. So ukipika Pishori na yungue, it's not pure.
Kiungua ni fake.
Yeah, kuna type, the other rices, kuna rice watu wanapenda kuchanganya inaitwa kumboka. It's also grown in Kirinyaga. The main purpose ya kuchanganya, this one is cheap, this one is expensive, so you mix. The fake one,
the kwamboka.
Yeah, it's very cheap. So when you mix, it's like you're elevating your profits. Yeah.
Okay. Traders do that in where?
Yeah, that's why you find someone will give you rice at 130 a kg and someone else is giving you at 180.
So their chances are buying kwamboka.
when you
there are
buy the
chances.
cheap rice,
Yes.
yeah, chances are,
buying
because right now you can't get 100 and that rice in Moya anyway. In Moya, even the owners of the millers, they cannot give you that.
So litajua kuomboka because
inaungua, inaungua kabla hata ive. If you start adding water kwa rice ambao already imeisha maji, right, just know you're struggling.
The aroma.
Yeah.
Sindio.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.